YouTube, what it do, what it do. My name is Gio. Welcome back to my channel, Tap In with Gio. Hope all of you guys are having a good day. You're breathing, staying calm, staying cool. It is a new year, so I really hope you're not allowing the past to be harboring any type of ill feelings. I hope you're allowing yourself to go through these changes. It is a new season for us. It is a new season for you guys. It's just new. It's in the air. You feel it. I feel it. Leave this behind. There's Three of Swords energy. Whatever this Three of Swords might mean for you, leave it behind. There's better ahead. Ton of Pentacles. Okay? It's meant for you. But allow yourself to go through the changes. Death. I am here to tell you what it is you need to hear. I might be telling you something you kind of don't want to hear, but I'm never here to tell you something that you want to hear. Okay? Remember, use your discernment in what I say. This is a collective reading, so this is a general collective reading. This isn't a personal. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. If it matches your life, if you feel like it is, then it is. And if it's not, then it's not. My reading should just be a little form of a confirmation for you. Now, usually I don't start off too much with oracle cards, but I'm feeling it today. I don't know why. I'm gonna get how many should I get? How many? I'm gonna get 2 out of this one. Solar plexus chakra. I take action daily that awaken my personal power. So whether that's waking up meditating, whether that's waking up praying, whether that's waking up drinking tea, coffee, you are doing the mature thing. You're doing, the image that I have is like you wake up in the morning, you go set out, wake up in the morning, you go set out in front of your porch, and you're just there for like an hour or two. You're taking action daily that awaken your personal power. Something about ancestor that just kind of hit me just now. Like doing what your ancestors used to do. The second one is sacred space. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. I mean, when you're out in the front porch or even in the back, that's really what you're doing. Surrounding yourself in nature. Listening to the birds. Feeling the sunshine. If it's raining, listening to the rain. I know it's the cold seasons for the northern hemisphere, so don't go out there getting frostbites, but you wake up every day and you allow yourself to be the newer version of you. Your sacred space, either your sacred spaces, backyard, front yard, your bathroom, your closet, even your garage. You find some place to be. And wake yourself up. But I think a lot of you guys try to at least go outside. It's the best thing you can do. Go outside. Let me... kind of funny. I had it in my mind to get 4 cards, but I was still debating, and 4 cards kind of... All right, spirits, what do we have? We have Cthulhu, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Bridget, Inner Strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power, which is right underneath the solar plexus chakra. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Last but not least, Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. What happened? Something happened. And I want to find out what. Because to have your personal power awakened daily, okay, that's you kind of like getting into a new found version of yourself. Heart awakening, you had to have gone through something. You already know the truth of something. You're moving away from darkness into the light, and then you're finding peace and strength. Okay. Why? I'm gonna use this deck first. What's causing you to take action daily? Actually, you know what? Let me not do that. What's causing you to take action daily? The sun. You're seeing the future. You're seeing the warmth. You're seeing the happiness that you can be in. I mean, they're both yellow too. So it's you wake up every day and you're just grateful and thankful for the sun. What I also want to I've kind of done this a few times myself too. So this is why I'm kind of like recommending some of you guys do it. You don't have to. When you wake up in the morning and it's like nice and sunny outside, just go out. Be out there for 15 minutes. You're going to literally have a good day. Nothing can tear it down. 15 minutes in the sun in the morning when you wake up, and at least maybe like a half an hour as the sun is setting. Trust me, please. If I didn't know that it was going to be beneficial, I would never say to do something if I don't do it myself or if I don't see any benefit. Wake up in the morning, 15, maybe 20 minutes, be out there. When the sun is ending, at least a solid 30 minutes. But I always like to think of the sun as like seeing the truth. The sun is it's the happiest card of the deck. It's being happy, it's being content. It's just nothing can stop you, nothing can mess with you. And so the only reason as to why you're in this energy is because you had to kind of go from the dark and you're heading into the light. So you're choosing the light. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The sun. I knew it. Ten of Swords just fell out. The only time you get to enjoy the sun, the only time you actually get to enjoy this kind of like awakening your personal power is because you just went through some type of ending. Any type of ending, any type of sword, any type of messed up situation will allow you to appreciate the little things now. That's just the way it works. But what was the Ten of Swords? I don't even think I want to clarify. Because I just heard backstabbing. Obviously, there's 10 of swords in somebody's back. There's multiple meanings to cards, but just now I heard period point blank backstabbing, just like that. Ooh. Why? Justice. Somebody wanted something to go in their favor. But also, too, with the scale, somebody wanted to cause... They wanted to be the cause and effect in your life. They wanted to be... I think I said this in a previous reading I did. Someone that wanted to kind of dictate your life. Someone that really wanted to call the shots in your life. And if they have control of how it is that... If they have control of your solar plexus chakra, that's your personal power. If they can have control of your personal power, that's it. They win, you lose. But I don't think they won. Because if you're in the energy of being in the sun, and you wake up every day to take action to awaken your own personal power after what it was that happened, I don't think they won. 10 of Wands. The Fool. What they thought they were going to do for you, it ain't really happened. And the Fool is yellow, alongside the sun with the solar plexus. So I think it's almost the energy of like you. The Ten of Swords is exactly. The Ten of Swords is never anything nice for anybody. So what I'm saying is, the Ten of Swords is exactly what you need to waken yourself up. Tragic moments like this is what is needed to hone in your power, call in your power, being you, being that mature adult now. Like, it says something about ancestor. You're just growing up. Soulfully. Mentally. What are you being asked to do in your sacred space? I mean, you're finding peace, you're finding security, contentment. But what else? Four of Wands. Something that has to do with your home life. Your home. Find beauty around your home. Maybe get more plants if you're into plants. Get more plants. If you like herbs, get more herbs, spices. I find peace, security, and contentment when surrounded by nature's beauty. So yeah, get more plants. Maybe get like a waterfall in the house. Redecorating for sure. But what I also just got to, Ten of Swords opens up your mind. And so there's a lot of things around you that you need to change. It's a new start. It's a new beginning. We had the Fool. Yeah, we had the Fool. So going through a Ten of Swords, going through this dark time, but you come out on the other side and you're like, oh, I want to change the couch. I want to change the bed. I want to change my clothing. Get into that space of changing everything around you. Maybe not everything, but it's definitely speaking on home, your sacred space, your home, your patio, your backyard, your garage. Like, what needs to go? Because here's the trick. You're going to start to see the Ten of Swords and a lot of things that's in the home. So it's like, you know, if you were gifted a TV, right? But the TV came from somebody, the person who did this Ten of Swords, you're going to get rid of that TV. You're going to give it away. Because every time you see the TV, you're seeing the Ten of Swords. Whatever the case is, you're going to start to see Ten of Swords. And it doesn't even have to be the person. I mean, Ten of Swords is always caused by a person. Not really a place, not really a thing. Ten of Swords is caused by a person. So whatever every time you look at something in the house and you can feel pain from it, it doesn't have to be from this person, but you can feel pain from it, get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. It's better to get rid of, not only getting rid of this person, you're getting rid of your old self. You need to get rid of a lot of old stuff. Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answers you seek. What is it that you know? Trust whatever that you know. Justice. Something about court. Jesus. The King of Cups fell, but he's in the reverse right now. I'll pick it up in the reverse. Cloak of Wisdom. This is a judge. The judge sits and he or she listens to something. He has a cloak, or she is wearing, like, you know, cloak type gear. You're knowing the truth about somebody, and this King of Cups in reverse might just be the individual that you were dealing with the Ten of Cups. Trust what you know. Somebody is very, very, very emotionally unbalanced in your life. Or you were dealing with a very emotionally unstable person in your life. You already know the answers you seek. Maybe something went to court, maybe somebody got caught up, and that's kind of like the information that you need. You know what I'm saying? If something has happened, like maybe identity theft, and you don't know who it is, but you're getting kind of like, you know, lawyers and things like that coming to you. You're getting paperwork, you're getting information that's letting you know. Ace of Pentacles. So maybe something, Six of Pentacles too. Something that you didn't know with the Eight of Swords in the reverse behind it. It's definitely something to do with court, something with stability, something with finances, something with like documents. But it's known, like it's, you know about it. And if it's not anything that has to do with like legality, you already know the answers you seek. You know who it was that did it. Or maybe you know why they did it. Clarify me the King of Cups, please. The King of Cups in the reverse. Just as King of Cups in the reverse. Why in the reverse? What's wrong with you? Why in the reverse? I saw the one card that came out, and I'm picking it up in the way that I'm picking up in the reverse. The Magician and the Six of Swords try to get away with something. They try to so if it is anything legality, they try to run away with like identity. They try to run away with something of yours. If you can really see. No, bad idea. My camera starts falling. Bad idea. They did something. Sorry, guys. Let me just... should have just left it in the first place. I hope that doesn't fall. Anyway. like I was saying before. Oh, what card was I holding when I said that? I don't remember what card I was holding. Oh, it was a Justice card from this deck. Someone wanted to have control of you. And so if it is legality, then they kind of wanted to take your name, run your name through like the courts, through the mud, something along the lines of they wanted to have control of you. The Magician in reverse. Damn, the Magician in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's doing. If you're coming out of darkness and you're moving into the light and it's a Ten of Swords, once again, I want to tell you things that you need to hear and not things that you want to hear. Slight bit of witchcraftery, slight bit of some darkness, dark magic type of situation, because they were doing something behind your back to take control of you, or to kind of like them be you and then throw you out, whatever the case is. They wanted to take your power, take your name, run it through the mud. Wear the cloak of wisdom. You either know about it, know exactly who it is, or they're in front of a judge or about to, or in courts right now because of it. Are they in the courts? Yes or no? Well, for some, yes. Eight of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles is kind of like Six of Pentacles gives me, because you can see where this person's at, right? It's giving me like the warden vibe and somebody who's kind of like in a pit, or somebody who's in jail. So they could be, if it is something that has to do with legality, they are going through the system right now. They are going through their karma. Just as they're going through their karma for doing whatever it is to you. Now, if it isn't anything that has to do with legal, you're seeing, if it wasn't anything that has to do with legal, like I was saying, this is somebody that was doing some dark stuff. You see how they're giving this dark person right here money to do something. Like this looks like a witch. Like this looks like somebody from, you know, the underworld who is being asked to do something to you, to bind you. They were never going to get away with it though. The Magician and the Six of Swords in reverse, they were never going to get away with it. They were never going to get away with it. Could have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Emotionally detached. They're very emotionally detached from themselves. That's why they were able to do whatever it is that they wanted to do with the Magician in reverse. If you're emotionally detached from yourself, then you're gonna, the Magician is almost kind of like the Seven of Swords times 10. Because now you actually have like finances, or you actually have pull to do something. But you being the Six of Swords in reverse, it wasn't going to work. Mm-mm. Meaning that you definitely have angels on your side. You might have had ancestors on your side, because I remember saying ancestors at the beginning. And the reason as to why it wasn't going to work is because you're protected. You're definitely protected. Heavy, 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 collective. Heavy. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power right underneath the solar plexus chakra. Inner strength. Actually, I'm told to leave that one alone. You just have the inner strength. That's it. That's all you need to know. Now, Lady Nada, heart awakening. You're giving and receiving love in balance. Yeah, giving and receiving in balance. Nine of Cups. You know, that's kind of I mean, when you're in the Nine of Cups, you're getting back to yourself. You're fulfilling yourself. You're thankful. You're very, very, very thankful for what it is that you went through. Whatever this Ten of Swords, dark stuff was. But you don't. That's the beauty about it, is that yes, you just went through a Ten of Swords, but it's like you come out on the other side and you're just very thankful and grateful that you give whatever you give. You just give. But like I was saying earlier with the Four of Wands, you're revamping and redecorating a lot of things in your house. You get sunshine every single day, to now you're kind of like, you're wanting to do something good for other people. Yes, you're doing it for yourself because you have to give. The Nine of Cups is having so much to give that you have so much for yourself that you want to give to other people. This is the energy of you're awakening to your divine love. You're awakening to, because after the 9, it's a 10, but the 10 is two people. The 10 is actual family. It is a marriage. But the 9 of Cups is all you. You have so much love for yourself, a newfound love. You're awakening your power, your inner strength. You've found newfound love to give. It's like, imagine if you went to the darkest time of your life. Some of you are. You're going through the darkest time of your life. You're gonna get to a point where it's like, you want to have fun. You want to be merry. You want to enjoy life, because it's kind of like a realization of life. If this was supposed to end you, perhaps even kill you, or have complete control over you, you're waking up and realizing that life is short. Life is short. Okay? And you want to spend the other half. You want to spend the other half of your life loving, giving, receiving. You just went through something dark. You're coming out of something dark. You're kind of in something dark. But please hear me out when I tell you, you will be okay. You will be fine. You have ancestors helping you. God himself is around. He's not showing himself here. Karma is the closest thing. Justice is the closest thing. Karma is like the universe balancing itself out. But whomever you deem is your higher source, you're definitely protected. For sure. No questions asked. Let me get one more card for the Nine of Cups, please. The Hangman. This is the you being. This is the you. This is you realizing or being in the understanding that life is short. And I should try to do the best that I can each and every single day to be happy. If I can throw a little party, if I can throw a little get together, a little dinner party, a little lunch party, let's do it. You're appreciating each and every single day. Your heart has grown more. You're not feeling sad for yourself. You're feeling sad for the individual that thought that they was going to do something to you. Thought that they was going to take from you. It's kind of weird how we do live in a world where people are just fucked up. Period. People can do some fucked up shit. There are people who go to witches and warlocks and go to do hexes and spells on people just to... It's like you can't come out of your house and be the entire embodiment of you. God is you. God created you in his image. So when you walk out the house in your power and you being you, there are literal people who are so dark and hateful out here that they will do anything in this world to not get you to be happy. Ten of Cups. Like, you're not supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be dark and evil and mean and cruel and crude like us. This is definitely a dark world. I don't know what you heard. This is definitely a dark world. And individuals like us who have the light, individuals like us who walk with God, individuals who some even have the ability to talk to God himself. Like you just sit on a very, 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 very high position. This isn't egotistical. You just sit very high. You're a spiritual person 100% through and through. You have the light within yourself. And sadly, this might have been going on for years since you were a child. And that's what's really scary, because if you're a kid and you don't have parents who are going to recognize your power, recognize the divinity that's in you to protect you, even parents themselves kind of don't want their child to be that great. Like, it's really scary, though. It's not to scare you. It is what it is. It's just scary to know that there are people who definitely, their mission is to destroy the light, while our mission is to be the light and destroy the darkness, or at least shine a light on the dark. And people of this world want to dim your light. This is why you have Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here, but the light is you. The light is here. The light is you. You wake up each and every single morning. Like I said, you don't have to take my recommendation, but you wake up in the morning. If there's some bright sun outside, be out there for 15, maybe a little 20 minutes. And before the sun sets, 30 minutes. the sun as God energy. That's warm, as inviting, as happiness. You soak up in that sun. You get the downloads. I think at the bottom of this deck was actually downloads, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. I had seen it earlier. But you get the downloads and you move into the light. You are light. Anybody who's dark, they don't care about the sun. Like, look at this person. What's funny is right behind them, if you can kind of see it, is like a portal. It's dark. How I'm seeing right now is kind of like a... It looks like a church with the door, but there's no door. It's just kind of like the hole, and it's just dark. This person is coming out of a dark hole. Anybody who's dark, they don't like the light. They don't fuck with the light. These are the people that like the cold, gloomy, rainy days. They thrive of just darkness. They don't give a flying F about the sun. They don't care about divinity. They don't care about God. They don't care about warmth. They care about coldness, breaking you down, dragging you down. They don't care about the warm, but they come from hell. So it's like, make up your mind. How you don't like the sun, but you in the hot, you in the heat. But that's for another day. We're not gonna go there. Move into the true self, and move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. You are the light. It doesn't say you are the light. It just says the light is the light is here. But I'm the one that's adding you are the light. Now, what is your true self looking like? To be honest, it's gonna be different. So I'm probably gonna get like maybe. What's the true self looking like? The star, Page of Wands. You can create things. You can be a healer. You just have new endeavors and new adventures. Some are healers. Some are kind of like, I don't know why I want to say light workers. Some are healers. Okay, some are innovators. Wheel of Fortune. Some are healers with the star. Okay? Some are innovators with the Page of Wands. And you have the others who are just free-spirited and bring that light and love to each and every one body that they come across. It's different for a lot of you. Some of you heal people and things that you do and say and how you write, maybe how you paint, how do you make music. Some of you guys are innovators in what it is that you're going to be creating. What is it that you're going to be doing for the world? Maybe like, psychology work, doctor, whatever the case may be. And others are just kind of like the tarot readers, the preachers, the one who's just spreading out love, the one who's spreading out like positivity, the one who's spreading out how to rise above the darkness. That's really what it is, how to rise above the darkness. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Nine of Cups, yellow. Four of Wands, yellow. The Sun, yellow. You have power within yourself. Each and every one of us have power. If you're watching this video, you have power. If you're listening to tarot readings and wanting to be better in life and not listen to tarot to kind of like eavesdrop and find out what you can do, no. if you're wanting to always do better in your life, you have power to change not only yourself, but people who are around you, people who you come in contact with. If you've ever how do I say this? If you ever come around kids and kids automatically gravitate towards you, they see your light, they see your power, they see your beauty, they see who you truly are. If you're dark, kids and animals are the first to know if you're good or bad. Period. How you will know if you're a good or a bad person? If dogs come around you. If you're a good person, the dogs will bark and come around you, but they'll keep their distance until you engage with them. If you're a bad person, they will attack. That's something that I've always noticed about myself. There's only one time in my life when I was a kid. I mean, I guess I used to misbehave, so I guess the dog knew. And so, like, he almost bit me. I remember going to school and he terrorized me. But later on in life, I've always had dogs that kind of were barking at me. But what I would notice is that a dog will never kind of like go for the attack if you're not. They will never go for the attack if you're not a bad person. They will come to you, they will be barking, rah, 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 but they'll keep a distance because what they're wanting from you is to kind of like engage with them. They're just barking so you can pay them mind, you can pay them attention. But if you're negative, if you're a bad person, they're gonna want to jump on you. They're gonna want to do something because you're around them or you're around their home, you're around their person. That's how you would be able to know. And with kids, if you're bad, a kid is just not gonna mess with you. A kid is gonna run away. If you're of the light, kids will love you. Kids will deal with you. Kids will want to be around you. They're gonna want to ask questions. They're gonna want to know, what's that? What are you doing? What are you eating? So if you want to know if you're a good or bad person, go around animals. That's all I wanted to say. Just go around animals. So you're doing good. You're doing great. Acknowledge your power. Acknowledge who you are. There's always going to be tests in this life. First and foremost, like I want to say, there will always be some type of test. There will always be some type of test. Some tests will literally wake you the hell up to recognize your power. And every single test after that will be very small and minuscule. But that's just to kind of like, it's just like a little pop quiz. But sometimes when you don't realize who you are, when you don't wake into your power, the test will just get bigger and bigger, louder and louder, tougher and tougher, until you recognize and realize that you need to change yourself out of darkness into the light. Some of you guys are meant to be light, but you're playing in darkness too much. Or some of you don't realize that you're light, but you are not in darkness, but you need to get into the light. That's just the universe. It's God's way of letting you know, hey, I am you, so wake up. You will never really stop people from sending evil eye or hexes or spells or doing stuff. Careful who you eat around, careful who you accept drinks from, even gifts. If you have any type of negative inclination about somebody, do not accept anything. That's just bottom line. Don't accept anything from people. As long as if you know that somebody is just not right. Because people are very, very nasty. People are very dark out here. And if they could end you, they will end you. Just because. Anyways, I don't want this reading to get any darker than it's already getting. But there's a whole lot of yellows here, so it is more positive than it is dark. It's hard to be in loving energy 24/7. It's hard to even smile all day, every day. But find things that get you happy. Find things that you do for you that not only awakens your power, but it gives you that sense of sovereignty whenever you walk in the street. If you listen to podcasts, if you like to listen to, like, I know for me, I love listening to like lo-fi music, smooth jazz, anything like that. Like that just gets me calm. Not only calm, but just like zen. And I couldn't care less what's going on. But whatever it is that you can listen to, whatever it is that you can find to do, reading a book, whatever it is that puts you in that mode of a link between you and the universe, or a link between you and God, or whomever you deem as your higher source, whatever that link is, whatever that quiet time is for you to actually tap into something greater, do it. Find it. Search for it. Healing is never easy and healing is never quick, but definitely you're meant to do a lot in this world. You're meant to be a healer, you're meant to be a doctor, you're meant to be a tarot reader, you're meant to, do good and great works. You're meant to be an innovator. You have inventions in your mind. You have things that you can do, books to write, scripts to write, homes to build, whatever the case is. If you have any type of negative people around you, I don't care how long you've known them, please do yourself a favor and get away from them. That's the best thing I can tell you. You don't have to listen to me. That's just my little recommendation. But any person, place, or thing that is not of high vibes, it's not of God, it's not of light, just move away. Because what you're doing is you're showing them who you are, but they're hating you on the inside. Do you want to be around someone that hates you, or do you want to be around someone that loves you? Ask yourself that question. But anyways, guys, like, share, and subscribe if you feel compelled to. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night. Peace and love. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.